Just getting the watch going. There we go. Okay. All right. Hey everyone. Hope everyone had a nice weekend. Thinking with the exams, I think there's only one more exam I have to grade, and then I'll be able to get the grades done. So we have that. I didn't assign homework for this week yet. I'm expecting to do that today. I might do it tonight actually, and a quiz. But again, if I do, you will have enough time to complete it. I mean, the worst case is I make it due on Sunday. I'm always willing to do that. I was going to say that. There's also no classes on Wednesday because of a wellness day. So just letting you know that there won't be class on Wednesday. I was going to say, this also again came up. It might have been this class or through someone. But anyway, if for some reason you miss a homework or a quiz, okay, don't be afraid to email me and ask me, can I make it up? I mean, I missed it. I'm sorry. I will reopen it for you. As long as it's not happening on every homework or almost every homework. Same thing, or almost every quiz, again, I will be happy to, I am understanding. I know this pandemic is, killer. Well, maybe not. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. I know this pandemic is not an easy situation to live in. That's better to say. Okay, so again, I will be happy to reopen the homework and quiz if necessary. I understand. It's not easy. It's not an easy situation, I miss teaching face-to-face. Never realized how much I rely on students' faces when I'm actually teaching, so until I have to teach online now. Okay? All right. Are there any questions at all? Okay. So let me get started with the lecture. I just emailed the notes. I know I should have done it before, way before, I mean. So I am sorry for not sending it out earlier. Let me get started, though. No, what am I doing? Let me do this. All right. Okay, so wait, no, I haven't shared it yet. I was about to start lecturing, but I forgot to share it. Let me do that right now. Here we go. All right, there it is. Okay, so here what we're actually starting is chapter 2. Okay, in chapter 2, in section 1, which is what we're working on, they actually go through Cartesian plane, the Cartesian plane, like what the Cartesian plane is. Okay, we will go through that. It's actually a very useful visual device when working with ordered pairs of real numbers. You do actually work with those, whether you realize it or not. You will work with ordered pairs of real numbers, and you have already in high school math. Okay? I mean, you may not know it, but you have. Now, in the Cartesian plane, there is a distance formula for that you can use to get the distance between 2 points in the Cartesian plane. Okay, so there is a distance formula, and I will present what that is. I'll actually show you why it's true, that is. I'll actually show you why it's true. It's really based on Pythagorean theorem, which is nice. Then we'll see the midpoint formula, and we'll see what that is. Okay. So for the Cartesian plane, remember how we had a number line, right? We had a number line which was a visual representation for the collection of real numbers. Now, basically here we have 2 copies of the number line, okay? One of them is horizontal, the other one is vertical. They intersect at one point, and they have a 90-degree angle between them. A 90-degree angle. Okay, the horizontal number line, this horizontal line here, we call it the x-axis. We call it the x-axis. The vertical one, this vertical line here, we call that the y-axis. So we have the x-axis, and we also have the y-axis. Okay. where they intersect, that point of intersection, we call it the origin. Okay, it's called the origin. All right, now, if we would actually label the number lines here, okay, you know, with numbers, oh, sorry, we have this. This is the Cartesian plane, but here we have numbers labeled on the x and the y-axis. This is what we have. Okay? Right? We have these numbers here listed. All right. You know, I just thought it'd be nice to present this instead of just focusing on this. So, all right. Okay, so this leads us to ordered pairs of numbers. As I said before, basically the Cartesian plane is a visual representation of all ordered pairs of real numbers. So let's suppose A and B are two numbers now, okay? A, right? The first number A, that's actually on the x-axis. So that comes from the x-axis here. Comes from the x-axis. B, okay, the second number in the ordered pair comes from the y-axis. So let me say it again. For the ordered pair AB, A, that's a number from the x-axis. The second number, B, that's on the y-axis here. It's on the y-axis. And what's going to happen is every ordered pair of numbers will correspond uniquely to a point in the Cartesian plane. Just like every real number corresponds to a mark or a point on the number line, every ordered pair of numbers corresponds to a unique point in the Cartesian plane. The origin is actually the point 0, 0. Basically where they intersect, in other words, the idea is that they're going to intersect the two lines here, the x and y axis. They're going to intersect at 0 on both lines. Okay. Well, how do we actually plot an ordered pair in the Cartesian plane? Well, as I said before, A comes from the x-axis, right? We locate A on the x-axis, so it's over here, as you can see, right? We locate A on the x-axis. Then what we do next is we're going to move up or down, depending on if B is positive or negative. If B is positive, we go up B units. Okay, we're going to go up B units. And if B is negative, we're going to go down the absolute value of B units. So that's how we plot AB. Again, we locate A on the x-axis. I mean, you do actually accomplish that by moving to the right or left A units. In this case, we move to the right to get to A. And now we're going to go up to get B. You can go up to get B. I mean, here I'm assuming A and B are to the right, so they're both positive, but that doesn't have to be the case, though. I mean, this is just a close-up of what we had down here. Okay, AB, as you can see. Okay, you know, we have A here, we found A, and now since B, we have to go up B units since B is positive. Remember, if you're to the right of 0 on the number line, right, you're positive. And to the left, you're negative. For the y-axis, it's the same thing, except instead of going right or left, you're going up or down. Actually, let me just get to here. Yeah, here it's better to illustrate that. I forgot to mention it here. To the right of 0, okay, you're positive, as you can see. We've seen that before. To the left, you're negative. For the y-axis, the vertical, up here, it's positive. Down, it's negative. The numbers are negative. So in this case, A and B are positive, right? We go to the right to get to A. And then we have to go up B units since B is positive. All right. Are there any questions about this?